shootout win to set up a meeting with Access Bank, who defeated Zenith Bank 2-1 in the semi-finals. The governor of Central Bank, Amadou Koli, set the ball rolling. Trust Bank, seen in blue with yellow strips, got the game underway, and they nearly scored in the first minute of play from their first attack when Kausu Conte's dipping volley hit the upper side of the crossbar. Access survived an early scare. Trust Bank took the lead in the 31st minute from a serious goalkeeping howler by Abdoulaye Babu. Kausu Sane's speculative shot on goal easily slipped through the goalkeeper's hands. Access Bank responded well after the break, and we are back on level terms within a minute inside the second period. Ibrahim S. Jallo's cross was tapped in from a close range by Michael Toure to level the score at 1-1. A perfect start to the second half by Access Bank, but with no further goals to report. The two sides were left to settle matters in a post-match penalty kicks, a nail-biting moment for both fans. Trust Bank ended up winning by 5-4 in a dramatic shootout. Access Bank will have themselves to blame after allowing Trust Bank to come from 2-0 down to win. It was another satisfactory tournament from the organizers' point of view, with the championship uniting the bankers towards a common goal.
This year has been, very interesting, very thrilling indeed, and highly competitive, particularly the group in which the two teams belong. That is Access Bank and Trust Bank indeed. This is a meeting of two giants, two tough teams. So I'm not surprised that, it was a thrilling encounter. But the tournament overall has been great. Indeed.
For Trust Bank, they were crowned champions, lifting the giant Governor Jatta's trophy, and a huge celebrations followed afterwards. Mohamed S. Jallo, Grts Sports.
And before we take leave of you, a quick reminder of the day's top stories. President Jammeh has urged the people of the Fonyi to venture into agriculture to ensure food security and keep hunger at bay. Trade officials and employees of private farms are honing their negotiation skills under the aegis of the Trade Advocacy Fund and Trade Ministry. The African National Congress has been intensifying efforts to increase its share of the vote in an election that pits President Jacob Zuma against the firebrand young politician Julius Malema and several others. And Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan has broken his silence over the abduction of a staggering 200-odd girls by the militant Islamist group Boko Haram, promising to end the girls' ordeal. That was all in this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company. Do stay with us.
Gambia,